Welcome to the Zipper Merge, fellas.
Afternoon.
You here?
We're here.
Yeah.
Episode 3.
On it.
Zipper Merge.
Yes, sir.
Zach Carter.
Greg Pruitt.
Here we are. We're doing it. I'm starting to feel just after 3, I'm starting to feel like there's some kind of a groove being cut. Greg does not agree.
You're using your whole name.
Huh?
Use your whole name. You announce it to everybody.
What do you mean?
You're not. It's not just like Zach. You said my name is Zach Carter.
Yeah.
Full name. Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
We're bringing news. We're bringing style. We're bringing opinions.
All of it.
To the masses. They have to know who's bringing it to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to be loud and proud
All right.
with it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I got to man the switcher over here. All right. I forgot about that thing. Yep. There we go. We're rocking. All right. So,
are you on today?
I'm on. No, I'm on.
Okay.
All right. I'm good.
All right. Make sure. So,
we can restart this if we need to. Let's restart it.
No, we don't need to restart.
All right. All right.
You just need a vibe check is what you need.
I do not need a vibe check. I want to hear that word ever. Vibe check.
I heard that on the show I listened to, and I liked it, and I want to steal it. Because
everybody's, the whole damn world's stealing it right now. Everything's a vibe.
But they're saying vibe check.
They're saying vibe check.
Yeah.
You need to kind of like check yourself.
Yeah, but they're using
Better
it.
run a check.
They're using it in a teasing way, so it's.
What would be a teasing way?
They're using it more like sardonically or sarcastically. Because
Okay.
they know, just like you and I do, that vibe is being used way too much. So they're kind of laughing at that and going with vibe check. It's on a fantasy football show that I listen to on Sirius XM Radio, Fantasy Football, Channel 87.
I thought you said fancy football show at first.
No,
Like
well,
you're about the fanciness.
Well, it's fancy if you're as good at fantasy football as I am.
Oh, you're a champ?
Oh,
You a master league?
dude. Yeah, master.
Don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Just don't.
3 championships in. Probably on my way to my 4th this year.
A fantasy ball.
Well,
Dudes get into it. Dudes get into that shit big.
It's a computer game based on stats.
Yeah.
And you mix in football. I mean, there's got a lot of cool things to it. So,
yeah.
But, yeah, anyhow. So, we're rolling.
Yep.
Episode 3, like I was saying. The first 2 episodes, we started with new pieces. I would have had a new piece, but...
Except for
they blew it.
Who blew it? You blew it?
No. I was on point, as usual. And...
There you go. Much.
So, you and I have been talking about Faherty.
Yeah.
Faherty.
Yep.
They have
good looking stuff.
New brick and mortar store here in Nashville. And they've had a shirt that I've had my eye on for a while. And they finally ran a sale on it, Black Friday. I took the plunge on Black Friday online. So we are now 2 Thursdays removed from Black Friday sales. Because they were actually running it on Thanksgiving Day. So I bought it on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
Still have not seen it.
You're hurting about it.
So they went a full week without so much as emailing me an update about the shipping.
Oh, you needed to be pampered. That's what you're saying?
I demand customer service. Look, as a professional in the customer service business world, as a sales representative, I expect a certain level of, just sharing of information about my order. That the average customer expects that, especially in B2B world. In the B2B world, if you take an order for someone and you don't send them a confirmation of their order, if you let enough time go by to where they are then texting you, calling you, or emailing you, where is my order confirmation, then you're not on point.
What is B&B? What is that?
B2B.
B2B, what is that?
Business to business
Business
sales.
to business. Okay, right.
So business to business sales, that's typically in the wholesale world.
Yeah.
B2B. So whereas you know you're not going brick and mortar by retail, you know, or you're not selling to you know, in some other facet. This is a business to business sale. So if you take an order for a commercial producer of some sort, you know, take an order from a manufacturer of something, like I do, and you don't send them a confirmation. So that's what I feel like gets lost a lot of days in the retail world, where if you and I are making a purchase at a restaurant, at a brick and mortar store, or online, if that employee does not have the wherewithal to just confirm that my order is in, that wears on me, especially if it's online sales.
And
Because
especially if you're paying those Faraday prices.
yes, thank you very much. So look, Alex and Mike, I like what you guys are doing on Faraday.
Who is Alex and Mike?
It's two brothers
Okay.
that started the company 10 years ago. This is their 10-year anniversary. So I've been following what they've been doing for about a year, and I like what they're doing. So I don't want to rip on you guys too much, but you know, it was the holiday weekend. However, there was a snafu with the order, and pretty excited to get this shirt. I would be wearing it today. It was.
Oh, y'all messed up.
Yeah.
Was going to be wearing it on the show.
Yep.
But since you didn't get it to us in time.
That's the thing, Alex, Mike. If we get a new piece, it's getting worn for the new pieces segment on the Zipper Merge. So, friends of the show, keep that in mind. That's what we're doing. Instead, I'm wearing an outdoor research shirt that I've had for like 5 years. So
I like outdoor research.
Yeah.
I just got a hoodie from them this summer.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because these guys actually, I can't remember the exact story, but they did rub me the wrong way on customer service about 2 years ago when I did a Black Friday purchase. So,
is this a theme with you? Are you easy to rub wrong?
So they
offend?
Within customer service, yeah. I mean, to me, our business culture is sliding in this country. Not really a political rant per se, but I think that generationally there's something kind of being lost. So, you know, for you guys just tuning into us, this is the kind of topic that we might go off the rails on from time to time. This is, you know, we are talking about clothes, but a lot of times we can get off on a tangent like this. And so that's why we're talking about it. And since Greg and I are both in the professional world, and we're going to be talking about clothes that we wear in the professional world, then those topics are going to bleed into what we do. So,
and we're just good at tangents.
And we're great at tangents. Yeah, great at tangents.
It's our forte.
So I'm going to have to wait for that Faraday shirt. It's actually supposed to arrive today. I did get that follow-up email, Alex and Mike, earlier in the week. I think I got it Tuesday to say that the shirt would be here today, Thursday. So finally do appreciate that one. I did have to reach out a couple times on email to the customer service email just to get that. But I'm sure you guys are working through some things after the onslaught of holiday business that you received on Black Friday. So hope to, you know, make a connection with you guys soon. We are fans of the company and what you're going after there. So
you're not going to mention what shirt it is until we get it here. Don't mention it.
No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it, Faraday's, for the next new pieces segment that we do. So
maybe your neighbor got it. I don't know.
No. FedEx and UPS don't show up here till late in the day. But anyhow, so what I wanted to get to was to kind of get us rolling today. Instead of new pieces, I did get this piece in the mail, which is it's from Outerknown. And those of you who don't know who Outerknown is, this is a company that Kelly Slater, the surfer, started.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Kelly Slater's company.
Okay.
They've got some cool stuff going on.
New folks out there might not know who Kelly Slater is. He's kind of an old school dude.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
was mostly famous in, 90s, early aughts, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, got a mailer from them. They've been sending me all kinds of stuff ever since I gave them my email address for a discount code. But that's a tangent don't have to get off on yet. We've covered it a couple times. Anyhow, they send this mailer. First thing I see is the front. Gifts that keep on giving. Sustainable gift guide 2023. Sustainable, I don't know about that part. That's another tangent that we can argue about. But, excuse me, what I wanted to point out was I flipped it over, and here on the back, it says, and I'll just show the camera here. So on the
Show
back,
members of the jury.
on the address side, that says, there's this, it says make it personal.
Flipped it to me as soon as you held it up in front of the camera.
So it says make it personal. Okay, you got me there.
All right.
It says free in-store embroidery with purchase.
Oh, no.
I was like,
Here we go.
man, I don't know if I want to embroider something from Outerknown. And then, so it's got a little close up of one of their red flannels, and the embroidery, the initials are LFG.
Okay.
Are you familiar with LFG?
LFG.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, goodness. I'm like left foot groove.
So that's, I don't know how much NFL you've watched in recent years, but that was Tom Brady's kind of, he would run out at Gillette Stadium around the field and start hyping the crowd and shout out, let's fucking go, before all the home games. And a lot of other athletes have adopted it as well. But so that's the thing. I'm looking at this going, so
He'll never be a Ray Lewis.
You guys either were kind of laughing as you got that in there and, hey, let's put LFG in there for the initials, or somebody in your marketing department was like, haha, I wonder if they'll notice this. So
now, is that lettering only, or can we have designs? Can I draw something up and send it to these cats? Be like, look, I've always wanted, a hawk coming down on a branch right here over my right pectoral, right there.
I'd take it up with Kelly.
All right,
Take it
all
up
right,
with
Kelly. Let's see what you can do, man.
So
I want some customized shit, Kelly.
it says they're going the extra mile is kind of our thing. So, all right, let's Outerknown's got this is a 2-day shipping code, 2-day shipping with this code. So gift ship, GIFTSHIP, you get free 2-day shipping with that code. So use that. I have seen several items that I like. They have a flannel called the blanket shirt, and
I keep seeing these blanket flannels everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think I have one. I think it's part of that same fabric. I'd have to buy another one just to compare them.
Well,
and it's not warm at all, but it's not warm at all.
Well, this will get you rolling.
So maybe this blanket flannel will be a little bit different than the one I have.
Well, Outerknown is touting that they have the coziest damn shirt ever made. It is printed right here in this little mailer. The coziest damn shirt ever made.
Big talk.
So
big talk. You are very in tune with everything cozy.
Yeah.
Like you like cozy shit.
Yeah, I do.
Almost to a point of creepiness. I'm just gonna say it. It's a little creepy, man.
It's creepy?
It's a little creepy.
Well, part of me wants to test them on that.
Yeah.
But they know that if they say that and somebody answers it with their purchase, then they've got you. So do I want to give in and buy it? Or that's the thing. It's the marketing aspect of it is what has me thinking.
You mean you don't like to give in to marketing?
Correct.
Marketing tactics?
Yeah.
I don't either, because I've been had by them. I'm like, damn it, they got me.
If
I bought that damn shirt. I love it. I love this shirt though, but damn it, I bought it. I fell right in the trap.
If somebody's being too cute with the marketing,
yeah.
So do you think that's too cute to say something like that? Or do you think it's like, tongue in cheek, okay, haha, whatever? Do you care enough?
I don't care enough. Be honest. I don't care enough. Be honest.
I have kind of a weird interest in deeper, minute. We'll say the
Little
minutia of marketing.
the psyche.
Yeah,
Kind of like naming this jacket that I have sitting over to my left that I brought especially for the show, Bourbon in
yeah.
Bourbon.
yeah. Oh, the bourbon jacket.
It's
Okay,
like, don't think y'all had me just with your little wordplay.
okay.
Like it's a good looking jacket. I didn't need you to put bourbon,
Well,
colored bourbon, make you feel like a man or something, you know.
the last thing I'll say about this is that this mailer opens up, and it's got their holiday gift guide. So it's got men and women on there. I have had my eye on this crew neck sweater here.
I like that one.
It's got a pretty
got
cool
throwback.
chromatic throwback
Yeah.
look to it.
I like it.
However, I go and it literally says the model number or the model name is nostalgic sweater,
I mean, we hit it nail on the head.
and it's
Does that mean we're good at what we do?
178 boons.
No, you ain't buying that.
178 boons.
I'm not gonna let you buy it.
I don't think I'm going there.
I'm gonna put a
for-
hold on your account.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Jennifer to put a hold on your account.
So yeah, I mean, tax in Tennessee, you got $18 in that.
Oh god.
So you're sitting at
For a damn sweater.
$200 before you even ship.
What's it made out of? Does it say?
No,
It's a big difference there,
it's probably a merino blend.
you know? Yeah, but I've bought. Dude, I got a whole drawer full of merino sweaters that $40. Merino wool.
Yeah,
Okay. So, I mean, it does make a difference, but still, that's just pricing stuff to price stuff, which always is just boggles my brain.
Yeah.
How Prada can,
Yeah.
value that vest at 1,200 boons.
yeah.
A G.2 for a damn vest, and somebody buys it.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody bought it.
Some clown.
A couple people bought it, I guess. I
Couple
don't know.
clowns.
But
So that's going to wrap the new pieces segment.
Right.
And the next segment, what we've done in the last couple episodes is popsicles, handing out popsicles.
And I know what that is this time.
Fortunately,
I'm
my co-pilot knows what that segment is this time.
Yeah.
So, however, we're going to change it up today. We don't have a preordained popsicle to hand out today. The popsicle is going to come through another vehicle.
All right.
So, since we don't have that kind of a pop ready to go for you, I'm going to throw one at you, Pruitt, and I'm going to go with this pop right here. I'm going with that pop.
Yep.
It's for a little throwback
Love it.
action. Surprise
Love
throwback seg.
That.
Yeah. That's Pruitt Sr. right there.
That is senior. That
Pulling
is
in.
Jimmy the damn Pruitt, a.k.a. Handsome Jimmy,
The damn.
a.k.a. the Boogeyman.
So,
Yeah.
you got the floor here. Throwback segment. Let's get a little rundown on this action. Like this had me when you texted me this a few months ago.
Right.
I mean, like I was just my chin hit the floor because like nobody in my family would have the cojones to roll like this, and I would be just honored to know this man just because of this picture.
I mean, there's a lot right here. First off, I went and I've been looking for this Bob Seger shirt that he's got on.
Okay,
Okay.
you feel like it's packed up somewhere?
I couldn't find. Oh no, that thing's long gone.
Oh,
I don't know where
okay.
it is, but I sent it to a buddy of mine. He found it. And I think they wanted like 135. It was original. That's a 1970.
Mm.
That's a 78 shirt. So I found the history of the shirt, what tour it's off of. 78. The photos in 79. Makes perfect sense that he's got it on. But I wanted to recreate this look because I just love this photo. It's like an old school Bruce Springsteen look when he used to wear the cap
Oh yeah,
and jeans. He's got the Bob Seger thing going on, but then that hat over that curly ass hair.
yeah. You just got me.
I mean,
Got me.
and this dude, look, this is a man's man. This dude is a street fighting mug, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
believe it.
and it said,
Oh.
I'm going to throw on this damn flat cap. Now I'm curious if the pants bell at the bottom. We don't know.
You think
I'm
those
sure
are,
they got a little bell.
You think those are blue or like a dark gray?
No, those are no, those are blue.
Okay.
They're just worn.
Okay.
Just some
aging of the
probably a
photo.
little bit, probably maybe some bell bottoms at this point. 79.
All right.
I think bell bottoms are kind of on their way out, so
Now,
could have on those just
Fill
some
me,
leather.
fill me in
leather
on
shoes.
this flat cap idea. So I've seen, pictures of both men and women wearing this type of hat back in that era. I feel like there was a children's show that I used to catch that my brother watched where one of the co-hosts wore a hat like that. He also had the curly, so I think that was a thing. That was a total look with curly hair. If you specifically had curly hair, you would also go flat cap. I'm sure people with other hair textures went flat cap too, but I've seen multiple flat cap pics where definitely had curly hair.
Well, you definitely see also a lot of black dudes back in the 70s with them flat caps too.
Yes.
They wore the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing a lot of white dudes, like bald headed guys like me, going to the flat cap. But usually those guys are like into jazz and shit. So
Yeah.
there's a certain look that you can pull off without having I'm the middle-aged white dude who sits around listening to the jazz, look. And it's rocked just like this. T-shirt, damn jeans. Like, cause it kind of, the flat caps, when you wear it right, gives you a little bit of a street look.
Yeah.
In this case, a 70s,
How about the no belt action?
I didn't realize it. I noticed the tucked in tee,
Tuck with
but
no
I
belt.
didn't notice the no belt.
Like,
So I ain't wearing that belt.
Yeah. Strength. It says nothing but strength. It really does.
Oh God. I wish I knew who was taking his picture. I could probably find that out. And then why was that picture being taken?
So
was he getting ready to go out? Were they about to go out to the bar and get into some shit? And said, "Look, take my picture. We about to tear some shit up." I don't know.
Fast forward to today.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the flat cap current day?
Current day, it's
knowing what you know about the town we live in and the people who are suspect to wear that.
Yeah. You got to be careful with it. Like I said, you come off looking like you're trying too hard to be hip and everything. I want to wear the flat cap, not that style. That style doesn't look good on me. Like a smaller flat cap looks better on me than that thing. That thing's meant to cover a lot of fro right there.
Is this oversized? Like, or is there an
that's
oversized
big.
version and a...
Yeah, there's wide flat caps like that one.
Okay.
Which works because he's got that big old curl fro.
Yeah.
And then there's smaller ones that look better on me because I've thrown on some flat caps and it just I immediately took it off.
Okay.
And then I've put on some others like, yep, that's my look right there. But look, I'm all about bringing back old school stuff. And so as I've been reading more about these flat caps, that's a working class blue collar cap historically.
Sure.
So why not bring that shit back?
Okay.
Why not figure out how to bring that back? Because right now everything is the ball cap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm interested in how do you bring back maybe a fedora, or a flat cap? Because right now you're out west or something, it's cowboy hats or it's a ball cap and that's it.
Isn't George Martin into these?
Yeah, don't wear that. I don't know.
Hype it up and then no.
I can see. I mean, I think I've seen a picture with the dude on.
I'm pretty sure he's
with the dude having it on.
I should have had one at the ready, but I just thought
you should have. We can pull one up in post.
Yeah, we'll pull that up in post. I'm pretty sure that cap that George Martin wears, Game of Thrones author, if you're not familiar.
Yeah.
But it has the cord across the bill.
Oh yeah,
There's also that style that I've seen coming back, and the cord is like an alternate color, and he might have like some little crest deal on the front, some kind of emblem that's nautical or something, but a flat cap nonetheless.
Well, and a lot of people like to wear them backwards. Right, you get Samuel L. Throws it on backwards.
Oh,
right?
Is his a flat cap?
I think so. I think it's a Kangol flat cap that he wears backwards.
So how do you differentiate from a beret then?
I don't know.
Oh,
But
okay.
I like the
You don't
flat
have to
caps
whisper
that
it to me.
like button in the front, or they pinch right here. It's got the fold over top of the
Oh,
bill.
okay.
Like there's that
Okay.
style, but every time I've tried one
Okay.
of those on, it ends up being too big. It doesn't look good on me.
Okay.
And they also make another one that's flat. That's just like it just kind of tapers down to the front, and those tend to look cool.
Yeah,
I'm about to
Samuel
throw a
L.
picture
Yeah.
up in like 3, 2, 1 on here. So right now, you can see what I think how a flat cap should be worn today.
Okay.
So, and I know you can't see it right here because we're gonna throw it in on post. But I've sent you these images before. You got your t-shirt on, your jeans on. You're not trying to like dress it up. You know, you dress it up, it ends up looking a little too hokey. You can do it,
Okay.
but you got to be careful not to look like a costume.
I like that take. Because that's my problem with it, is it looking too much like costumery.
Yes.
And so,
Yep.
yeah.
Especially when you put it on with your waistcoat, which we've been talking about for the past 2 episodes. You know.
So before we get to part 2 of the waistcoat segment, continuing from last week, I have to get to something else real quick that we teased on the last episode as well.
Insta shopping.
It's Insta shopping,
Okay.
but it's kind of preloaded because we were clowning on
your ability to run Google.
Well, no, but be my guest at clowning on that too. So you said, actually, let me go back to the photo library on this one. So you said you started railing on celebrity looks.
Yeah.
And so
I love to.
Oh boy.
I love it.
Come at me. Come at me. Come at me on this. This fella was in my Instagram feed, man.
Oh.
Last week before we started the show, this fella was in my Instagram feed.
Okay, but who's the company? What's the shirt company?
One Golden Thread.
One Golden Thread is the company.
Right.
Okay. Are they? What do they sport? What are they trying to sell me? Some jewelry, or the T-shirts, or the hat? What are we selling? One Golden.
I don't know yet, but this popped in my Instagram feed, and I'm sorry, it popped in over Thanksgiving weekend, and I saved it. Well, so today before the show, I loaded it into the browser, and then I sat down waiting on you to arrive to the studio here. And the second frame of Instagram was this company. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm ruined now because I don't want anything from them based on that one picture. But now that I've loaded them in my damn browser, they're going to keep coming after me.
You're a mark.
They're a mark. They're going to keep coming after me. So
you've been marked, sir.
So
your nature is golden.
We've got shop lookbooks about enjoying the movement. Now look at this fella here.
Nope. No, wait. We didn't even cover the guy wearing the stuff. The opening pic.
Oh, you want to go back to him?
Yeah, just real quick.
All right.
I don't want to dwell,
okay.
but let's check it out.
All right. I just want to make sure we navigated to the site to respect what One Golden Thread.
Yeah.
They, maybe their first stab isn't all that great, but I was willing to give it a look. So is that big enough for post, or do I need to enlarge it? We'll enlarge it. So this fella here now. To me, this is a lot of what's wrong with celebrity looks today. Okay. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
To me, when you like the wide brim hat,
I like it sometimes.
This picture says everything I hate about a wide brim hat.
Okay.
This is why I went off on Gandalf the Orange. This is why I went off in episode 1, and then. Anybody else I see now, this fella, that looks like a damn cavalry hat right there from the 1800s. The way that he's got it tipped up and it's got a gold band around it. I know that's not Navy, and I know it's not a cavalry hat, but that's the first thing I think.
You need some acorns hanging off the front. Yeah, you need that. That's a military hat. You need the acorns right here hanging off the front of that thing. Well, it's got it's got the fake little notches in it to make it look worn.
Are those notches?
Yeah, but yet it's pristine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Look, everybody, you don't have this guy's genetics. It's going back to the last episode. You don't have this guy's genetics.
I don't
okay?
like the sleeves around the buys like that. What is that? What is that?
He's looking fit.
Where does
Look,
that come from?
This guy, I'd say, this dude. I mean, he looks good wearing that outfit, but
He's
it's
fit for
also
sure.
it's also gonna look. I don't know, man. It just looks too much.
He looks like a douchebag.
Yeah, it's just too much, man.
I mean, I know this model didn't have a choice, but if you come out wearing that with the neck hanging that low, you're trying to show off your collarbone and you're trying to show off your traps.
Yep.
And then your sleeves can't come off of your buys. You're trying to show off your guns and your tats. And I'm sorry, that's just a douchey freaking look. That is a douchey look.
I don't have the trap. I'm too square across the top because my shoulders don't slump down like his. When they slump down, it makes your traps protrude out, and you can wear those style shirts. Okay. And I'm a box. Okay. And so I can always look horrible when I wear those right there. But okay, here's something. Does it look just as good if he didn't have the hat on? Would his look change?
I would give him more of a chance. I would.
So why you get the hat on? That's another thing. If I look better before I had this on, why do I have it on? I mean, that's another whole discussion here.
Well, first off, their marketing department has purposely set this up. But we're talking to those of you out there who might be on the fence between an outfit we would pull together for you and an outfit One Golden Thread would pull together for you.
Yeah.
Where we might find one gem of an item in their catalog and maybe incorporate it into an outfit. We're not telling you to buy anything off this mannequin here like One Golden Thread wants you to. So I'm sure you can buy everything on this guy from them. This is not where you want to buy everything on the dude. Don't do it. The super long necklace, what is that trend? What
is that a trend right now?
It is. I see it everywhere. And all dudes, especially white dudes, are going with chains.
With super long chains? I'm fine with chains.
Not super long. Now, look, a chain, I thought it was stupid as hell back in the 80s and 90s on anybody.
Yeah.
Now, when I see it now, I feel like there's a lot of white dudes just ripping off black dudes.
With and chains? Yeah. Or are they ripping off their sports? Are they trying to be like whatever baseball like player? Because a chain in baseball is like you got to have one if you're going to play MLB. If you're going to be an athlete, you got to have your chain on. It's like
I mean, not the chain has to be, specifically belonging to black folks, but this just feels like this oversized chain here feels way overdone.
Here's what I like about my chain. I don't have it on right now because I left it in London. But
sentimental?
I like,
Sentimental?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason why I wear my chain.
I can be on board with sentimental.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's got a St. Christopher on it. Is a gift from my dad that I've had since I was 12. I wear it, and I wear it with a black chain so it doesn't pop. But I keep it close to my chest because to me, that's where that belongs. I don't wear it like on the outside, and I damn sure don't dangle it over the turtleneck, guys. I damn sure don't do that.
That's what
silliness.
So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now
female's completely different, but I think dudes like just have it understated. Like you can still have a chain on, but don't just like drape it way down here and put on 3.
I'm seeing so many guys now that have multiple gold chains draped over the shirt.
Yeah.
It's one thing to wear something sentimentally and tuck it under that, nobody's going to rip anybody over that. But if you're purposely wearing one big one, more than one, and it's draped over your shirt, and this is a lot of times it's over a plain colored t-shirt, like black t-shirt. The black t-shirt with 2-3 gold chains, I'm seeing that everywhere, and I'm or a white t-shirt, seeing it everywhere. And it's a lot. It's usually between guys that are 25 to 35.
For me, like,
actually, I'll knock that down to like 16 to 35. I don't get that.
I got some family members. They're young, coming up to like 11, 12. They just recently got into the chain thing and really like it. Think it's cool. Yeah. And I helped pick something out that I thought would look good. Thought was something they might like. So I like to see them wear their chains out and feel and feel great about it. It's just something like they didn't get into it because I know the story. They didn't get into it because other kids at school were doing it. They genuinely
Fair.
liked it and
Okay.
wanted to like, oh, I like that chain.
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah.
they start wearing them. So if they want to wear them on the outside of your shirt, wear them on the outside of your shirt. For me personally, I don't like doing that because I just don't like wearing my chains and stuff on the outside. To me, it looks better if you can see it on your neck, like my black chain, and see it going down into your shirt. It's just to me, it just looks better. And if anybody asks, hey, what's on your chain? You know, you can tell them. But I mean, I'm just not one for like showing off whatever bling. Like,
I've
you know,
seen some.
it's kind of a rock star look, and a lot of guys want to do that. They want to be, you know, you want to be Steven Tyler with all your shit on, hanging off your neck. You know,
Well,
he
to
has
me,
to
it's
put on about 10 necklaces every morning before he gets out of bed.
Well, to me, it's more of a rapper look. Like the long chains
I
are
don't think
rock
so.
star look, but
His whole getup is rock star.
the
right
chain
now, I think.
the chains I'm talking about over the bold tee,
Right.
those are more of a rapper look.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. I see that everywhere, and it's become so commonplace that it's like I know I've seen guys that carry it well, but when it gets so popular that it's a uniform for like an entire demographic,
Yeah.
that's where I get a
Yeah.
problem with it.
Well, you're seeing that from. It's kind of like the mirrored shades. Mirrored shades are right now. Like I'm starting to see those everywhere. Like the unit piece, the unit shade that goes all the way.
Oh,
the reflective thing.
the outfielder glasses?
Yeah.
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 It's
Well, those were just being done ironically by athletes, and then now it's like,
yeah.
it's supposed to be something funny that football players wear in pregame warm-ups to,
And now kids are like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I gotta do that.
like Jay Jettis, my boy Justin Jefferson. He rocked it ironically. He does it well, but now it's everywhere. You've got 15-year-olds out there trying to show up to their game. Like, who is this
I
kid?
saw some 15-year-olds. It had to be two brothers. They looked just like same mullet. Both of them had the mullet, and both of them had their chains at the
Wow.
at the convenience center, the dump,
Okay.
the Wilco dump, you know, and you could tell they were trying to go for that look hard with both of them had their tank tops on.
Oh no.
They had seen that look and said, "Damn it, we're getting a haircut tomorrow, and we're gonna buy some shades."
Wow.
Mom, we're gonna get mom to buy some shades on Amazon.
Did they get the fade on the side for the mullet?
Yeah.
my
I saw those dudes.
Did they perm? Did they perm the hair
Do
too?
what you want to while you're young, man. If that's what you want to do, but y'all look like some clowns. Come on.
Oh God! All right, back to one.
Yeah,
golden
let's
thread.
go, let's go,
Let's
let's
give these guys a little bit of airtime here.
All right.
All right, one golden thread. All right. So, is this company for guys that like to, wear their shirt open, and that's what I want to know. Come on. Let's go to tops actually, let's go all products and see what happens. Like, there's that tunic again, that
Yeah.
V-neck.
Hanging down really long. Looks like you cut it up with some scissors.
Yeah, it's like they cut the,
You took some scissors to it.
yeah.
I don't know what the dude is in the middle. He's a superhero.
Yeah, I mean,
What's that movie, Unbreakable?
yeah, he looks like Unbreakable for sure. For sure. How about this hoodie with these pockets right here? What's this all about?
I kind of like that, though. I like how the pockets sit in that hoodie.
It's kind of interesting.
I've never been a fan of the thumb things.
Oh, did he have the thumbs in the
Yeah,
sleeves?
all these have the thumb in the sleeves.
Oh, he does have
Check it
that.
out.
What is that for?
I don't know. Superwife loves them, though.
Huh.
She loves them. I'm not really big into them. I don't know
Whoa.
about that ribbon.
Look at that.
$388
$388.
for that damn hoodie.
Good
For
God
that
almighty.
damn plush hoodie.
Look at this fella to the right in the center here. He's going over his bi shape. He wants to know how that waffle knit. He wants to see how the waffle knit like
Accentuates.
it forms
his
topography
double
lines.
bicep.
Topography lines over his bicep.
Yeah, his double biceps. Well, first you need to get some bicep. But yeah,
That seems kind of interesting.
I don't.
Like the
is
underseam deal there.
Is it geared towards dudes that one have a lot of money, whatever you're into. Maybe they came into some money or they made it their own, but they're young, they're 20s, late 20s, and they have so much damn free time on their hands that they're hitting the gym all the time.
I mean, both these
And
models
that's
are 45 minimum.
That's the look, right? Yeah, but that's not who they're selling to.
Well,
Come
true,
on. They're not
true.
selling to 45-year-old cats.
Oh my God.
I think they might be trying to, but
how about this fella in the center here?
What
is that? What is that?
These pants started a while back, a couple years ago. Not a couple, it's been more, where people wearing them baggy ass pants to the gym. And I'm like, how do y'all
is that the same thing as the Shinbo pant? The Shinbo pant? Like the Japanese
I don't know what that is.
It's like the Japanese samurai cut, but this is more of like the Indian street hustler pant that you would. It's like the cat burglar pant that you would wear on the set of Prince of Persia. It's the Prince of Persia pant, is what that is.
This look, okay.
Where does that belong?
My curiosity leads me to what does the average woman think about this look? Does she want her man?
Yes.
What does she want her man wearing it? Because some of them absolutely, they'll be like, "Oh my God, he's hot!" Like they'll see that dude's t-shirt hugging his pipes and be like, "Oh my gosh, his arms look amazing."
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. But
she's not female talk. She can't be she can't be seeing those pants though.
But
she's only seeing the rocked up arms.
They see this and maybe a chick says, "Well, he's fashion forward. He's like, I haven't seen anybody wearing that, and he's got the confidence to wear it. Maybe I need to take a look at him."
About the confidence, it's not about the actual outfit.
It's always about the confidence, dude.
True.
So she's like, "I've just been dating these guys that are just wearing that LL Bean shit, like Greg said on his podcast, and I'm tired of that. This guy's he's edgy. That's the look. He's edgy." And then other people, I know other females, they'll be like, I'm not going anywhere with this guy. He is far too much about himself, wearing that damn hat and wearing them tapered pants.
This fella
tucked into his boots. Tucked into your boots, fool. Come on.
Look at this guy.
And when we say, look, I'm not ripping on you, model. Look, you're making that $1. You out there trying to get a job, model these clothes.
What is going on
but
with the seams?
I want to know, did this model laugh when they put him in that shit?
Look at the drawstring. Holy shit, look at the drawstring.
What do you mean? Oh, it goes around the waist.
It goes around. It's a rope.
It's a rope.
It's like a rope. It's like a knit, like a jersey knit cotton rope. And look how much excess there is hanging down in front of your pee-pee. You move, and that thing's gonna like dongle back and forth on your dongle.
Dongle on your dongle. Dangle on your dongle.
What is going on here? I don't know about that. That's hold on, let's go back to all products. For some reason the back button's obscured by the TV screen, so I apologize. But yeah, this fella here, cycle through these photos. I mean, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. Like, I don't get it. I can't get behind that. I can't support it.
It says, "Look at me. I'm edgy." That's the guy buying this. That's what he's here to say.
However,
I'm ahead of the fashion curve, even though I think this is a step back.
I saw an older fella.
That's what they're trying to push.
I saw an older gentleman dressed like this fella here on the right.
Yeah.
Within the last few months when we were out to eat, and he gray hair, kind of short, not fit. He actually did not look bad.
Pulled it off?
Yeah, he pulled off. Scarf. Yeah. The hat wasn't too wide.
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
Well, that's the thing. They're getting the super wide brim hats, and they just don't look good. It doesn't look right. If anything is going to be that wide, it needs to be a cowboy hat. I mean, it just does. The smaller brims look better.
Oh, there's your.
Yep. Look at that thing. He's got the lightning bolt on top.
That is a piece of costume
with a talisman.
Yeah, that's a costume.
It's a costume. $888 for that hat.
Wow.
I mean, there's
Wow.
high dollar hats out there, but they're cowboy hats made out of chinchilla fur.
Now,
Like,
who, like, are we riding through dust storms to where we need to be buying this Versa wrap?
you are on your Triumph.
Yeah, on
Because
your
you also
Triumph.
have a
Yeah,
Triumph
you
too.
also
Because
have a Triumph
regular
motorcycle.
regular motorcycles are not cool enough for you. It had to be a Triumph.
Yeah,
So yeah, when you're riding along on your Triumph, you pull that around your face right there.
yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at the bracelet. We'll end on the bracelet here.
Golden AF.
144. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out.
Like,
Sold out. People, if you're the one buying this, please hit us up in the comments.
yes, yeah.
This segment will be on Instagram.
Hit us up. Let us know what you thought. A reason why you bought that. Why you bought that bracelet that says Golden AF.
I apologize for saying hit us up, but please insert yourself into our comment thread immediately if you are the one that bought this bracelet, and just give us your case. Just lay your case on us. I want to know, no judgment. I just want to know, like, what compelled you to help One Golden Thread sell out of this product.
Yeah. I want to know the dude that bought that $888 hat.
Yes, if you're the guy that bought that hat,
Yeah.
also
Yes.
load yourself in our comment thread as quick as you friggin' can. Oh my God, I have to know you. I kind of want to be your, like, I'm not going to rip on you. I want to be your dude. I want to be your friend.
If you found a way to pull it off,
Yeah.
let us know how you pulled it off.
Yeah. Look at all
Let
that
us know what
jewelry.
you do for a living, where you've got $388 or whatever it was to spend on a damn plush hoodie.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, 388 hoodie, 888 on the hat,
Yeah.
and 144 on the cuff.
Right. I wonder
cuff
if the
bracelet.
8s are only there to match their logo. I wonder if you see how their
Oh, I
logo,
see
you
that,
turn
how
it and it's
yeah,
an 8. I
yeah.
wonder if that's what they're kind of, little.
You're onto something there. I bet you they are. They have to be.
Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, trying to be cute. That's a good eye. That is a good eye of the tiger. Too bad we can't use that song on the. We'd have to pay through the nose.
Well, we can if she just don't catch us. I mean,
pay through the nose.
or if I sing it, maybe if I sing it,
ASCAP BMI will come after us.
can I sing it and record it and then does that count?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, if I butcher it.
All right. Speaking of butchering,
let's go.
Speaking of butchering,
yes.
We're gonna cut our way into the next segment after we've butchered One Golden Thread a little bit too roughly, or are we on point? Let us know again in the comments what you think about these folks.
The world is a subjective place.
Giving them a plug. I want to search through here a little bit deeper, or more deeply, just to see if there's anything I would touch. It's this look. I kind of want to hear from them as well, just to kind of see, like, all right, I want to know what is your brand motto? Who are you after, and what are you about? And I want to hear that out of somebody's mouth rather than rather than having to read it.
I want to hear it
because I can go to about right here, and our golden promise. Okay, our ethos.
Oh God.
Mission statement. We exist to elevate consciousness through comfort threads fashioned by nature within a regeneration model, giving back more to nature than it takes to create from nature.
I don't know what that means.
First off,
that's
guys,
what we need an explanation for.
You're supposed to use than instead of then. So
then it takes.
Yeah, you need to edit.
You need an editor.
I apologize.
Yeah, you need to edit, but that stuff's forgivable. Well, maybe not. I mean, you're building. This is your business right here, and you have a spelling error in your business.
Yep. You're quoting Forbes here up at the top, but then you've got a editing error. Regeneration model. I mean, where does that fit into clothing?
How is it fashioned by nature? I don't know how it's fashioned by
Yeah,
nature.
I mean, we're
Like, unless you got a picture of an owl and you think, well, I'm going to make this cardigan kind of like them owl feathers. Maybe. I don't know. Fashioned by nature.
Oh, wow.
It's fashioned by some bullshit.
Moving along.
Some bullshit.
Moving along. All right, so let's go back to we've given one golden thread plenty of time here.
Yep.
Let's go back to where we left off last week in our vest article.
Search for the holy vest.
So we've got. Did we end on Charles?
We end. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep on going.
Oh, here we go. Alex Mill.
This is the next one.
So
Alex Mill.
number 6 on the list. Alex Mill vest in rugged corduroy. This won best corduroy waistcoat. 145 at Alex Mill. Don't know who Alex Mill is. Not familiar.
But he dresses like Frodo.
I could see you shaking your head out of the corner of my eye, but I had to keep a straight face to read the title. So I think I think this could be pulled off, but it would take the perfect attire. I mean,
Yeah. You can pull it. You can pull it off.
first off,
You can pull it off.
Granddaddy James, my granddad sported
Granddaddy
a
James.
corduroy vest like
Hell
this
yeah.
back in the
Okay.
day, and he.
See, I'm shaking my head. No. And then you tell me your granddaddy rocked it. I'm like,
Oh, I'm not offended. I
wanna
mean, that
see it.
was that. I mean, it's an old man vest.
yeah, I
It
want
is
to
an
see
old
it.
man vest.
I-
But I think you could pull it with like jeans. Like first off, this color always looks good with blue jeans, right?
Yep.
So
Yep, it
immediately I
does.
can think, all right, now there's some kind of potential here, but this might be like a future project where we build an outfit around this vest, like something both of us think is like
You
no
want this
way.
vest bad. You
No,
want
no.
to. You want to buy it.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead. Say
no,
it.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, from a non-vest wearer, I'm willing to give my time to put together an outfit,
Right.
or not only around a vest, but around a vest that is probably as far from a vest that I would wear as possible, just to give it credence and maybe try to put some potential with it.
Yeah. If you got 145 mugs laying around.
Well, the
You know?
average, I mean, the person who's going to wear a corduroy vest is probably going to the thrift store to get that on purpose from the thrift store.
Yeah.
So-
they want to say that they've got it at secondhand
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's from the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, they can tell people that. People like saying that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Yeah, you can wear it. You're gonna have a hard time wearing it without a blue jacket. You're gonna have a hard time wearing it by itself. I see it with a blue jacket. I see it with even a
what about
like
over
a charcoal or
a
something.
a
But
solid black shirt, a solid charcoal shirt?
man, I don't see it.
No?
I don't. Not by itself. I can't see it.
Okay.
I can't see it. I can see it being part of something else, but not part of a suit. Part of like a casual blazer look. I can see it that way, but
Okay.
I want you to buy that thing and try it out though. I want you to get it. I want you
I
to get it
might-
with that black dress shirt, and I want you to test them waters and see what it comes out
Okay.
looking like.
Okay. I don't know. A black Oxford shirt with that and some jeans. That might be
No, dog. And then see, normally, okay, here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna buy that. A guy who likes that, a lot of guys I think who like that are gonna buy it, and then they're gonna also have that flat cap with it, and they're just gonna look to throwback Irish. I don't know what's the word for it, but you know,
I think it's a little bit too artsy fartsy.
yeah, that's
I don't think it's throwback Irish. I think it's just way too like Greenwich Village, New York
Okay.
art scene kind of vibe. Trying to pull into like the 70s with it, and you know, in some
you
respect,
can do it.
It's okay, but you just run the risk of looking way like you're trying way too hard to be in that vein.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. And that's why I'm saying, all
That's
right,
the problem with any vest, though. That's the problem with all vests is that you run the risk of trying to look
True.
too fashionable, man. Instead
Yes.
of like, hey, I'm a dude that likes this vest. I throw it on every now and then. You know, that's the risk you run with these things. So.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Second
Yep.
one on today's
Let's go.
list. Lou Dan
Mm-hmm.
black tailored leather waistcoat. This won best leather waistcoat out of the Esquire article. 660 bones at
Yep.
Essence. Oh, I get it. Essence. All right. So that's weird. All
Trying to
right.
be cute. No,
So-
I don't know where you would ever wear that.
It does not help that the model's
don't-
also wearing black leather pants because
Yeah.
that would be a no.
I don't know where's. I also don't know what this stance is that they're having all the models do. Like just they're trying hard to slump their shoulders
Oh, I
and
see.
not
Yeah,
have
yeah.
any poise to them. It's anyway.
I
go
think it's that.
on.
I think it's
Gosh
that
damn it.
carefree catwalk vibe. Of
Maybe
where they
so.
want the models to be like wafer thin and all kind of not maybe a little androgynous.
Okay.
I can see a little androgyny here. So,
Somebody out there can pull it off. I just don't know who they are. I don't know who's pulling that off. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's a no for me on the black leather waistcoat. Now I will say though, on a black man, if he also had a shirt on, I think that he would be able to pull this off. I don't think that would be a bad look.
I just don't know, man.
I think
I don't know.
a black guy can pull that leather vest off way better than definitely any white dude ever could.
Yeah, but I don't know how he does it though. I don't know what he wears to do it. I can't see a black leather vest anywhere.
On anybody?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to search it up now.
Excuse me.
We have to research it. Have to give
Ooh,
that
I might have to re-up on water here.
give them shits a Google. See what comes up.
All right. So, oh God.
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at this shit.
This one best unique waistcoat.
Yeah.
Theopen.
Terrible. The open product.
Theopen
brown.
product brown
Diamond.
diamond patch waistcoat.
Look, the pants are also got diamonds going down them too.
This is also at Essence, but it's
Oh my
$84 instead of $660.
I would take the black leather waistcoat over this.
Yeah.
100%.
Now you talk about Frodo. This
Oh
is
my
Frodo
God.
right here. This is
This
Frodo
is-
Baggins.
What
This is Frodo, Bilbo, and everybody else.
is it? Okay, is this a trend that's coming up though? Ill-fitting clothes, like a lot of stuff I'm seeing
Yeah.
are skinny models. They want you to look like you've never touched a weight or
Yeah.
ate a steak.
Yeah.
And the clothes are way too big for them. Like there
Yes.
is no suggestion of masculinity anywhere on this guy. And so I think that's a thing that some people are pushing. Spot on if that's what you were going for. Good job.
This is
You did it.
This is a feminine look. Like
Yeah.
I've seen this
That's
on
what I'm saying, it
females,
is.
and I don't mind it there. I don't want to rip on female fashion for this show. This is not a male look.
It's not a dude's look.
And
no.
I'm sorry, guys. You cannot, if you show up, I don't care if you're, I just don't care where you're coming from on this. This is a no.
that the collar's just laying flat. It just looks like
Look at those sleeves.
the whole thing looks like the guy's gonna shake your hand. It's like one of those like dead fish handshakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I guess no. And I think that's the other thing a lot of these people try to do is they'll just put diamonds on something or something like that just to say, hey, this is something that most people would think is awful, but we're going to make it cool because we're going to slap it on there and it's now going to be cool. No, it still looks like shit. That looks awful. Like, what are you thinking?
That's
Who wears that?
pretty sad.
Okay, here's what this does. When you post stuff like this, Esquire, on your site, now all of a sudden I don't want to hear anything else you have to say about anything
That's
going
true.
forward
You shut me
because
down.
you've lost all your credibility
Shut me off.
putting this shit on here.
You made my brain shut off. You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Now I'm like, oh well, they obviously Esquire's lost their.
Damn mind.
Yeah. No, I'm not reading anything else. It's stupid. And I'm gone.
Yeah. This is not men's fashion here. All right.
Oh, spot on with that name. Ha ha ha. Yeah, everybody's gonna be laughing at your punk ass. Everybody's gonna be laughing at
Oh
you
my
when you
God.
show up to that.
Best designer waistcoat. Gucci. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Ha ha.
I cracked in the second ha. I cracked it the second because I just couldn't keep it straight. The Gucci ha 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 checked vest. 14 hundies at Gucci.
Man.
14, man.
Now, click on it.
14.
Click on it.
Click on it?
Yeah. You'll see some people wearing. I clicked on this the other day. Let's see. I want to see that vest though. Somebody was wearing it.
Goodness.
Um,
Who goes around with open bra like that? Anyway.
exactly. But that's a great. Well, I saw a picture of a guy wearing it where it was really low cut like that, and it's for a tuxedo. So go back to the actual thing that they're pushing. Right. That's a super formal, I think, look, because I saw it on somebody else. Like I said, I saw it on the model.
Doesn't that go with a ruffled shirt?
Yeah, you want
made
to
for the
have
ruffle to
stud. You
come
want
out
to
of
show
that,
the studs,
like,
the
window
bow tie,
pane.
all
Yeah.
of it coming on down. That shirt would be smooth on a female though, like a white dress shirt up underneath that.
That would be sexy as hell.
Yeah,
on a
that's a
female.
good looking
Yeah,
shirt
that-
for a female.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
a good looking vest. I mean, but for guys, no way, man.
No way on a
Get it
dude.
off my site.
That would
get
be
it off my site right
sexy
here.
as hell on a female. Yes, it would. Great point. Great point. I hope she doesn't have to spend 1400 on it at Gucci.
No.
But damn, that would look good on a female. Yeah, I like it. Man, we're
Next.
solving problems outside of our own.
PJ Paul Jones.
Best affordable waistcoat. PJ Paul Jones.
That's not wool. That's not wool all the way around though.
Are they trying to say PJ Paul Jones, or just is PJ short for Paul Jones?
I don't know.
All right, Paul
I
Jones
don't-
Irish. Oh, it's up there on the tag.
Okay.
Paul Jones
Right.
Irish wool tweed vest. Okay.
Yep.
So this is at Amazon.
Yeah, and the reason why it's so cheap is you look at the top, it's going to a silk back or a polyester back.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, probably $40. It's a polyester back. It doesn't have that look all the way around it. So when you get it, it's going to be shiny brown on the back of it.
So you could you'd be getting this because like you need it last second if you're getting it from Amazon, or you're just wanting to give a vest a shot. You know.
Yeah. It's decent looking vest, but it's not. It doesn't look quality vest to me.
You're kicking off the collection with this piece.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting your toes wet on vestiture.
It just there's that bottom button, leaving them button.
Yeah.
Fashion faux pas.
Well, it's on a mannequin.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
okay. Let's see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. All right. So that
We'll pick it up next time.
yeah, we'll finish out the
Yep.
third part of that article on episode 4. So interesting. All right. Okay. So we're in that point of the show. We are in that point of the show.
Uh-oh.
Let me pull down. Should we pull him down? We'll just leave that up. It is time. You pulling it backwards?
Hat's going around backwards for this.
All right. All right. He's kicking
What
it
they
around.
say on Over the Top's like a switch.
Folks, he's pulled it around backwards to get ready.
It's like a switch.
He's amped. All right. If you've been tuning in for these episodes, you know it is now time for Pruitt Stew. This is the segment where we hand off one of Greg Pruitt's random comments said to me, collected by me, and then thrown back at him via index card. All right. Let's go. I don't have one preordained today, so
It's just randomized?
it's randomized
all
today.
right. They're all randomized for me, so doesn't matter to me.
Okay. This is all right. This will work. Okay. This actually works for the time of the year. All right. The title of this comment from you is Gifted to Me. And it came with bullet points.
Okay.
First, it's got 4 bullet points. You got to let me get through all of them
Okay.
because the last one is sure to be a gem. And listeners, you have to hang on. I promise you it'll be a gem. Gifted to me. First bullet. How to fake excitement when receiving a terrible choice off the rack. Number 2. Guilty for throwing it away. Number 3. Trying to find a place to wear it so you wouldn't lie about wearing it.
So true.
Number
This is so
4.
good.
Number 4. My New Kids in the Block story.
Oh, yeah.
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block.
My New Kids on the Block story. So that's why that jumped into the stack.
NKOTB.
I read through that out of the comment thread, and I just said, all right, that's got to be a Pruitt Stew moment.
Dude.
So you unpack those 4 bullets from any order you want to, and just let us.
Well, we got to finish on the story, right? So
let us have it.
Number 1, how to fake excitement. Like this. I don't know. You got to work at it. You got to work at it. You got to turn on that fakery, but everybody's had to do it. Everybody's had to do it.
Yeah.
We've all had to fake it when you get something and you like, because I hate being like, I like being appreciative when somebody gives you something,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But if they took the time out to check it out and, you know, they're like, yeah, but you know that sometimes it's a miss and you're like, oh God, how am I going to, I mean, you're in the crosshairs because they're watching you.
Yeah.
They see you open it and they're like, well, it's what everybody does. They see you open the gift and then they look at your face like, they look for that excitement. They look for that.
My counterpunch is
Yeah.
that no adult should be buying another adult a piece of clothing at this day and age. That's my counterpunch.
Really?
Yeah. For
I
Christmas.
don't know.
Now let me back that up. Man to wife, girlfriend to boyfriend, or vice versa. Boyfriend to boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, all ranges.
Right.
You're buying for each other, that's one thing.
Yeah.
However, if this is your uncle, your aunt trying to buy you a shirt,
Oh, yeah.
there's no parents. Excuse me. Getting over a cold here. There's no reason a family member other than a significant other should ever be buying another adult a piece of clothing.
Yeah.
So that's where my counterpunch lies. So
All right. Number 2.
guilty for throwing it away.
Yeah. I hang on to shit. I'm guilty for hanging on to it, for not throwing it away.
Okay.
I will hang on to stuff. Like if you got it for me as a present, or if it was a shirt that I got, I'll hang on to it and like, they got it for me. I gotta keep it.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen much anymore. It used to, like when you're a kid, you get something from your uncle or whatever it is, and you're like, well, I gotta wear it somewhere. I'll wear it and say, hey, I wore it out, or I'll wear it canoeing, or whatever it is that says, yeah, hey, did you wear my shirt? Yeah, I wore it the other day. I was drinking beers on the river.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Okay.
But yeah, my conscience, I like to do that. I like to find places. So it's just not their time, their money's not wasted. I got some use out of it. It makes them feel good that I wore it or whatever it was. So.
Yeah. We have a rule in this house that if it doesn't get used in a year, it's out.
It's a good rule.
So I'll hold on to it. Most of my family's not buying me clothes anymore. We actually instilled a rule last Christmas. This will be the second consecutive Christmas where no adults exchange gifts. We only give gifts to the kids in the family.
Yeah,
which I
think
love.
so many people do that. I like that too. I like
Too
it.
many of us in the family now to be trying
like
to
it.
roll that kind of money.
Yeah, it's just stress goes through the roof.
Yeah,
if you don't
awful,
do that.
awful. But Jennifer and I will, if we get a gift, it doesn't have to be clothing, but if it's a gift, give it a year, and then it's either got to go online, it's got to be, sold Poshmark, eBay, something like that, or just donated, or maybe try to weasel a return out of it somewhere. But yeah, it's just not happening. And I don't feel guilty at all. I don't feel guilty. I don't. Because you should know that person well enough in your family, number one, to not venture the gift at all. You should know them well enough that you don't feel guilty not giving them a gift, and that your presence at the Christmas gathering is enough of a moment to not have to follow it with a gift in today's day and age.
Yeah.
All of us should be making enough money to find what we want for ourselves on our own. Now, specifically with clothing. Now, if there's other gifts out there, great bottle of liquor that you had to give to your brother, whatever, that's something, okay?
Yeah.
Something sentimental. All right, that's a totally different world. But if we're just talking, you picked out a random ass shirt on the rack,
Yeah.
and you said, "That's cousin Joey right there."
Yeah.
That's cousin Joey.
You're not about it.
And your Aunt Eileen. Don't do it. don't. Just don't.
Well, I think a lot of that's because more guys are finding what they like to wear, and they don't. It used to be
Full circle, people. Full
You were
circle.
gonna-
That's why we're here.
it used to be everybody shopped at J.C. Penney or wherever. So there was a good chance he was probably going to be shopping there for himself, and you just beat him to it. But now everybody, there's so many places to get what your look is that now if you know without a fact that cousin Mike loves to wear some Drake.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to go hunting. He loves that Drake, and you can like hunting clothes and stuff like that. You can be pretty damn sure they're gonna wear it.
Yeah.
If you go get a camo jacket or a camo flannel or something like that,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna wear the shit out of it. If it's got whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Real tree or I ain't bought hunting clothes in a long time. So
Real tree.
if it's Primo's hunting vest,
Not
a
who
turkey hunting vest, and he's a turkey hunter, and you get him something by Primo. A little shout out to Mississippi there. You get him something by Primos, then he's gonna wear that shit out of it. It just depends on what it is, but just normal clothes. Yeah, don't do that.
Not who I expected to be dropping in the threads here.
Yeah.
Okay. A little real tree action.
Yep.
All right. So your new kids on the block story.
All right, guys.
Hit us.
I'm 10 years old. This is called Yek meets NKOTB. So I'm 10 years old. I get, New Kids on the Block was big around 88, 89.
Yes.
It is now 90. All right. They're fading out. I think they're still around for some people, but like they weren't cool all of a sudden if you were in 5th grade. Now they were no longer cool. They would have been cool if you were in 4th grade at my old school, but now at the new school, they weren't cool. And I knew that. I had a sense about it. And I really didn't listen to them anyway. So I think it was my grandmama gets me this New Kids on the Block, either sweater or t-shirt.
Oh.
And
hell.
it's a new school.
Oh, come on with it.
And I'll wear it to school. I wear the son of a bitch to school. Smells like you. I can't remember if mom was like, "Are you gonna wear your new shirt?" I was like, "Oh, I guess so. I guess I'll wear some of this, So I'll wear it. I'm a new kid. Nobody knows me. Like I got no damn friends, right? And so I'm out there. Oh, it's recess. 5th grade. It's recess, and I'm out there, and there's a group of young bucks playing football, tackle football out there.
How big are you in the 5th grade?
Way small.
Okay.
All right. Every dude's bigger than me in the 5th grade.
Okay.
By the way, every guy's bigger than me.
Okay.
And so I see this guy. He makes a tackle on this kid. Just took him to the ground. He's so amped up. He's like the 5th grade Brian Urlacher.
Oh,
Picture
wow.
that. Okay.
Oh, wow.
He jumps up. It's Yek. All right. Yek, you know who you are. Listening. All right. He jumps up.
How do you spell this?
Yeck.
Okay.
The older Yek. Not you, little bro. Big Yek. So Big Yek takes us through the ground. He jumps up. It's burned into my memory. He jumps up. Somehow he knows where I'm sitting. He's pre-planned this, where I'm at.
You're not even part of the game.
No, I'm just sitting over there playing I ain't got no friends. I'm over there talking with Danny, my buddy Danny maybe. And he jumps up, swings around, looks at me and goes, "Take off that t-shirt, boy." He shouts at me to take off that t-shirt because it's a New Kids on the Block t-shirt and it's nerdy, right? So this cat sounded like, we're going to make a lot of Lord of the Rings references in this because I just think it's funny. Yeah. This dude sounded like an orc. I mean, meat's back on the menu, boys. This dude jumped up, shouts at me to take off my damn shirt. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you do the looking around thing. No, it's you, motherfucker. He's looking at you, and then continues to go, make some more tackles, make some more sacks. I was like, what the hell? And I'm never wearing that shirt. I'm never wearing that shirt again.
Just level in the backfield.
To me, at the time, this dude sounded like he was 35.
5-star pass rusher.
He was 10
from
years
Oxford,
old,
Mississippi.
going on 37, and a giant compared to me. And I thought, holy shit, Yex done called me out, singled me out.
Mm.
But he did it just like that. What's funny is that he made the tackle and then jumped up and looked right at me and points at me like he's calling a shot. Check that shirt off, boy. Like
5-star D lineman in the 5th grade.
He had this all figured out in his mind. Hey,
Wow.
I'm gonna make this tackle on this dude, and then I'm gonna shout over there. I gotta take off that shirt. That's what I'm gonna do. Watch this. Watch this. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be tight. Listen, motherfucker. I know you've listened to that song in your car and you probably cranked it up.
Wow.
Step by step. You know you like it. You
got
know
a
you
jam.
like that song.
It's got a groove.
Gonna get to you again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a groove.
So, yeah. Did I take it off? Hell no. I don't do what another man says ever. But yeah.
What was the fate of that shirt after that day?
Fuck. It stayed in a closet, bro. It stayed in. It stayed in.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I never wore that shit again. I was like,
my God.
not that I would have worn it anyway. I mean, I'm sitting over there just like, it's a reset. I'm just like, thanks, Memo. Appreciate that.
Oh my God.
I wasn't gonna wear it anyway, but yeah, I damn sure didn't wear it again. I was like, man, this 5th grade's a jungle.
Mm.
This city school's a jungle out here, dude. Who else is gonna just pop up, start clouding on me, start shouting down my ass like, what's going on, man?
Oh man. All right. That's a pretty good fruit stew right there. Okay. So last segment of the day. We have to put together your buddy Brandon's outfit
Yeah.
for the Christmas party.
Yep.
But before we do that, I got to re-up on some water. My throat's dying.
All right.
So
Re-up.
let's hit pause.
Okay.
Let's get a re-up on some water.
Okay.
Come back to it.
All right.
All right. So we can run this as quickly as you want. We may, maybe there's a chance to revisit this in the next episode if you want.
Okay.
So Greg and I, Greg has a coworker, we won't say where, who has requested help with a Christmas party outfit. Now, Greg and I have already argued extensively about this, and we've disagreed. We've disagreed extensively.
Imagine that shit.
Which is part of why we're doing this show. And so he needs help with a Christmas outfit for the party. And Greg's already put together 3 outfits. And we're going to let's close him out here.
Yeah, not that guy.
All right. So I'm going to pull up a few pieces here that belong in some of these outfits. And I'll pull up what you've got,
Yep.
and then I'll add a few comments
Okay.
about some of these pieces so that we don't have to do too much of a deep dive with time running. And then we can come back to them next week if we need to, or next show. So first off, I'm going to pull up, I believe we had this.
Yep.
The Boston Scally.
Yep. Boston Scally.
All right. So then we've got this is kind of, what would you say that is
That's a burgundy.
that's a burgundy?
It may not show up on your screen that well right now, but that's a burgundy
Okay.
blazer.
And then we had
While you're pulling these up, we really wanted to start it out. He knew he was going to dress kind of, he wanted a little bit of a casual flair to his,
oh, okay.
His Christmas party look. And
Okay,
he wanted
okay.
the ability to wear that flat cap too.
Okay.
So
So I recall
that's what led me to these right here.
Yeah. And that's fair. And I appreciate the background. So let me pull up the text thread from you guys on that. So I like the color scheme for sure. I do think that this is maybe the strongest color scheme out of everything. So let me see. You said,
Well, I don't want a ton of color. I don't want to go just, I don't want to be him to be painted with Christmas.
yeah. No, I get that.
This is you want just a little bit of that Christmas touch, some colors.
So the shirt is from Joseph A. Bank.
Yep.
Is that a denim or a linen or a kind of a cross?
That's a denim. Now, how thick is it? Is it true? Like
Oh, there
what
it
I
is.
call it, true
1905
denim.
denim. I
Yeah.
like their 1905 line.
That
I do
shirt's
like
not.
that.
That's on Poshmark, so they don't make that shirt anymore. I almost
You're
bought
right.
it, and I messed up and didn't do it a while back, a couple years ago.
I'm glad you said that because I have two 1905 shirts.
Yep.
They're both Oxford cloth,
Yeah,
but one's like a lavender, one's a pink.
yeah.
And I bought those in 2022. I went back this year and for another color or two, no longer carrying the 1905 line.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know they stopped the line.
Stop the line.
Okay.
So at least that's what the guys in the store
Yeah,
told me.
I've got a few shirts off that line.
I like them because
Looks
they
good.
are very close to the Untuck It brand without being Untuck It.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
had the shorter tail to them.
yeah. It's a little bit. I think it's a little bit slimmer fit.
It is a little
bit.
It is a
So-
little. So I do like this color. I like this color with this color of the cap. I like both of these colors with that blazer. So did you choose a pant? I didn't see a dark wash jeans.
I would
and-
probably do, the denim. I would probably do the dark wash jeans because the flat cap, I think you have to have the jeans to go with the flat cap. So, no, if you didn't have that, maybe I'd say more of a rugged brown pant to go with it. And let the pants be that, a darker brown, but have a rugged look, not
Mhm.
like a nice pleated khaki or anything like that, So because it needs to go with that denim. So if you're gonna do the jeans and you're gonna do that denim shirt, that medium wash, you got to go really dark on the wash of these jeans.
Okay.
You don't want to have a medium jean and a medium jeans and denim shirt on.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
That's where that came from.
And then you said camel or light brown Chelsea boots.
Yeah.
So I've actually got.
And it doesn't. The boots,
Does
the
everyone
boots
know
don't
what
match the hat.
Does
but
everyone know what a Chelsea boot is?
yeah, it has the.
Let me.
They're
me-
just a slip on.
It's
It's got the little bit of spandex on the sides. You just slip it on. It's not laced.
I went ahead and pulled up Danner here.
Yeah.
Danner, I know has a Chelsea.
Yeah, you just got to just type it in though.
Yeah, I can't reach it over there.
Well.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, there it
we
is
go,
right
there. We
there.
go.
That's a Chelsea boot right there. It's got a little bit of that stretch on the side, so you just slip it on. But they make them in nice looking boots. Like that right there kind of looks like a hiking boot. But
yeah,
you could still
more
wear that
casual
boot right
here.
there because it's super clean. It's fresh. It's
like that
and it's got a
middle
little
one
bit of
there.
ruggedness to it. So
I typically wouldn't go for this, but this middle Chelsea here, this
Yeah.
tramline Chelsea from Danner, I don't mind that.
I mean that would definitely go with that denim shirt, that hat you got on, and maybe it's too much for the blazer though. With the blazer, I would tend to go with a more traditional Chelsea boot. That's something a little bit more dressier than that. Then it looks like you're hiking
So
for this outfit.
okay. So here's where Greg and I got off the rails via text. We were getting heated over text on this, and I felt like I couldn't go any further because it had to be reserved for the show.
No, yeah.
I vehemently deny the ability to wear this hat to a work function.
No. So said. But
Now, we said this on text, but I feel like we have to say this for the show.
of course.
Now, I feel like you are a little bit biased because you are number one already a proponent,
fan of 'em.
fan of
Yep.
this hat.
Yep, I'm biased.
You already look good in this type of hat.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So I feel like now, without having seen Brandon,
Yeah.
I feel like this would be too far of a venture at a work Christmas party. If this was a Christmas party with any social gathering of any other sort, yeah, go for it. But in a work environment, like I said on text message, this Boston Scally is such a niche item and creates such a niche look that you would show up there looking like you were the super fan of Flogging Molly from the early 2000s, and you're trying to push the emo thing too hard, and then you get singled out for being too different at the work party by the work party folks that, you don't want looking at you that way.
Maybe it just depends on where you work, though. I think it just depends on oh God, here we go.
The executive
vibe.
suite,
The vibe.
Look, the executive suite looking at you in that hat is not
Yeah.
going to like you.
I think the hat is probably wrong for the function though. I think if that's a like a wool check that looks a little bit dressier, then I think it's fine. It's
Okay.
winter. It's that right there that's definitely the thing I like about that hat is it's more of a rugged hat. It's more of what we're talking about, that blue collar look, whereas some of the other ones that are nice and wool and everything. I mean, they're meant to look good.
So I can, I'm not ever probably going to be a scally guy.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that I respect the look. It looks good on certain guys. I'm probably not ever going to be that guy.
Yeah.
But I love this color and I like this fabric texture. And so I would recommend to him, if you want to be a scally guy, be it outside of work, no matter what. Now, what I would do is take this color and replicate that either in the shirt with the same fabric underneath that blazer, so you don't feel too overdressed. It's kind of a more casual fabric there,
Yep.
more rugged. So you've got that rugged juxtaposed with the nice blazer, and you've got that winter kind of Christmas feel to the blazer, and then you go with that dark wash jean, and or I would say do that in like a crew neck sweater, a really nice fitting crew neck sweater with that color, because that's kind of leaning towards that could be an ice blue, ice fog gray kind of
Which
deal.
goes with your burgundy.
Which goes great
Yep.
with burgundy.
That's right.
And then I would still keep it. I would still rock these boots with it though. I would make the pants a little more of a slim fit, and then rock that boot. And then that boot, I would maybe let the top of that boot come up and be exposed, to where if you had a slimmer cut pant, I wouldn't, now this is for certain people only. Okay. You don't have to do this, but I think you could let that entire boot get exposed if you don't want to be too stiff, let's say.
Right.
Or, perfectly fine letting the cuff come over it. But if you let the cuff come over that boot, then it looks like any other any other Red Wing is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
it looks
has
like
a Red Wing look.
It looks like any other Red Wing if you don't expose that whole boot, and that's why I'm saying that.
Gotcha. I just don't feel like the ruggedness of the treads matches like what you're trying to do with the blazer. But at the same time, we're pairing a denim shirt with the blazer. So
well, it's not my favorite Chelsea boot. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I'm trying to acquiesce to both of us choosing
Right.
this.
But
this
you
boot
don't need
here.
the hat to pull off that whole look. The look is done with or without the hat. So that's what he said. He said, I want a look that I can do with or without the hat. So that's what I'm trying to do, is find him something. If he feels like throwing it
Yeah.
on, the hat works with it. If he feels like leaving it at the house, it works. You don't need it to to fill it out.
Okay. Second, we had this blazer from Grayers. Can we pull this out? This doesn't want to come out here. All right, so maybe we can zoom and post on this. So this is the Hutton Wool Twill Sport Coat in charcoal from Grayers, and you and I have both had Grayers in our sleeper category, and we've been going back and forth on this type of a sport coat. Number one, what I would like to say is that I do enjoy that sport coat with this shirt. I like this shirt here that you picked out for him. Let's.
I almost pulled the trigger on it.
So I like that. I think that this color combo needs some kind of a like amber or gold added to it by some element. I'm not sure what that element is yet.
I think it's the pants. I think you wear all that with brown pants.
Okay.
I think so.
I was thinking pant originally, so I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe you go to like Mott and Bow and get a slim. I think that they have a jean, if I'm not mistaken, that is more of a camel to gold range. Huckberry might have them through Flint and Tender. That might be an option, but yeah, some kind of jean or thick twill pant to go with that green. and then you throw on that charcoal blazer over that. I think that's a really solid combo. Otherwise, I think the gray and this is kind of a navy print over the green, but I think the charcoal would be a little bit drab. If you didn't go with a kind of a pop in the pant, then I think the charcoal and the plaid together is just a little bit too boring for that party. So that's where that's just to kind of qualify my choice in that gold or amber pop there. So that is bringing it full circle, guys, where you're getting that color pop. So for this party, here's a color pop. We've got you 2 color popsicles for your Christmas party. You've got the jade here with some navy and some charcoal, and you're going to finish that off with a gold or an amber. Okay. Now for the first pop, that was going to be a burgundy. You can have a burgundy plaid that picks up some lavender, pink, light gray, something, maybe even a periwinkle blue in it. And then you can make that pop with this really light fog gray. This could even be a really, really light blue, maybe.
Ice blue we were talking
Ice
about
blue.
against that red is gonna sing. It's gonna look good.
I was gonna add a chocolate brown in here somehow.
No, I wouldn't with that burgundy.
You wouldn't?
Nah.
I was thinking
it'd
maybe
just get lost.
Well, I was gonna say like chocolate brown pant with that color shirt, and then the blazer maybe.
Okay.
Depending on like how casual you felt like going. So light wash. So if you want to go a little bit more casual to this party, you go with that dark wash jean like Greg mentioned. Excuse me. If you want to feel just a tad more dressy, go with more of a chocolate brown pant. I think would kick it up a notch. And then I think this Chelsea boot would go well with either of those probably. You could go with I think
Maybe
this Chelsea boot,
maybe a cord pant,
a cord pant, add some texture to it.
chocolate cord pant,
That's interesting. Okay.
corduroy, not them damn traveler breeches everybody's selling.
Yeah. Like maybe a thin cord, like a jean cord.
I don't know. I'm not well versed in corduroy.
Well, Huckberry's got a jean cord. The Flint and Tenders.
Yeah.
Flint and Tenders, they've got these ones I'm wearing now. They make these in a cord. It's a real thin cord, and it's a jean cut. So that way you get kind of that more, you feel a little bit more casual, but you look, to the nines.
Right.
So that's where, that's kind of the sweet spot of going to a Christmas party. Is
That's what you're trying to do all the time. You kind of want to find that sweet spot between dressy and casual.
Yeah, yeah. You
you
don't
can
want
use
to
it
feel
for
like you
both.
got a suit, but
Yep.
you want to feel like you're going to a really nice dinner. Am I right? I mean,
Yeah.
but you don't want to put off the air of, I'm the goofball of the office. I'm the guy that wants to stand out at the office. I just want to be the guy that looks
that's
good.
easy to do.
Very easy.
Being the goofball and wearing the Uncle Eddie sweater and all that, it's just too easy.
It is.
Like, come on, man. Like
Yeah. Yeah, the
dress
irony.
like a man.
I think the ironic part of going to a Christmas party has kind of been done so much that
It has.
you've got to go and then let your personality shine through in other ways. Let that shine through more subtly to those that are further up the chain than you. So that's 2 popsicles for you folks. 2 popsicles. Did you want me to go into the third outfit you picked, or
Yeah, I like the third outfit.
did you? Okay. Okay. Let me go back.
Just
to the
because
photo.
it's different than something that we normally talk about. It's different style than something that you and I would gravitate to. So that's why I want to bring attention to it.
I didn't pull this one up. Hold on. Let me go here first.
All right.
So you had 4 outfits for him.
This is what he actually bought. He actually bought that
Okay.
blazer, and then we just said trying to put it with the brown pants and that denim shirt.
Yeah.
You
So were you feeling your burgundy blazer over this that he picked out? Or
I like that right there. That's more
This is solid.
that's solid. I like the burgundy for the Christmas theme because see he's got a little bit of that on this one. He's got a little bit of that red in there, so it's making it kind of Christmassy. But for the Christmas theme, that's
He's
what I
wearing an
like.
ascot. You're not making him wear an ascot.
No, hell no. I'm just saying this guy has picked up the red in that way, which you don't
in
want to
the
do.
model
You
picture,
don't
yeah.
want to go
Yeah.
wearing a dang ascot to the party. So,
Whew.
but you can do it with that burgundy. That
Yeah.
burgundy is nice, but it still gives you the color that you're looking for. So the third one was the velvet blazer because he mentioned that. He said, "What can I do a velvet blazer?" And yeah, you can do it. How do you do it? So this one's a velvet sport coat
Hmm.
that I said, you know what? What if you just
Houndstooth jacquard. Wow.
put that with a graphic tee? And I'm not about that wearing t-shirts with
Mhm.
blazers, but if it's something about that velvet blazer says
I can see
I'm
that.
that kind of guy that's going to wear that velvet blazer, I'm also the guy that's going to pair it with this t-shirt that's a little festive, and then I'm going to put it on with some jeans
Okay.
and white tennis shoes.
I just realized this is a Star Wars Christmas shirt,
Yeah.
not only a Christmas shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like that idea, or it could just be a red t-shirt or something like that with that blazer, and then wear it all with some white shoes, make it pop.
I don't think I'm going in a Star Wars graphic tee. I would go in a Christmas Star Wars graphic tee. I don't think I would roll that.
Well, it's what does the whole Star Wars thing say about you? Like it's kind of has two done. Like
yeah.
everybody's trying to be vintage retro Star Wars, bring
Yeah.
all that back. Is it's been done so much. Yeah, I just found it. I originally found a Chewbacca T-shirt, a Christmas Chewbacca T-shirt, because that's what I was originally thinking, and then I saw that one pop up, and I thought, well, maybe that would actually work better. I wasn't saying that he get that shirt.
Okay.
What I'm saying is just, hey, think about just going with a shirt up under that velvet blazer. It's a completely different look than something I would go with normally, but,
Here's that gold that I wanted to recommend to go with that green plaid.
that looks good.
That is a strong color with that green. And
Yeah, I
blue
sent
plaid.
that to you, and it looks good.
Yeah.
I love
Now this is going to be hot as hell over that shirt that you sent me. So I'm
Yeah.
not saying go get this and then wear it under that
No,
blazer.
No, you
but-
take off the blazer once you get there. Take off the blazer. You mingle in the blazer a little bit, then you take it off to sit down and eat
Yeah.
or whatever you're gonna do,
This
and you're
is the-
still looking super.
Yeah, find the
Super.
pants. Find the pants this color. So one thing I wanted to touch on real quick before we go. Excuse me. God, my throat's getting scratchy. All right, so about these blazers that you guys sent me. So, like I said, I'm a fan of this. And then go back to this one from Grayers. The one from Grayers, this looks like a cardigan sweater to me. And I've noticed this a bunch in a lot of these modern blazers that are kind of twill, kind of like a loose sport coat kind of deal. I get the gist of what's going on, but to me, like I don't appreciate how tightly cut they are. And so when I see how like the button's already pulling on this model, and the model's not a huge guy. And so I don't want any jacket that has to be buttoned. I don't want that so restrictive.
Well,
And
remember,
I don't like how it bunches in the shoulder either.
all these people are trying to stuff their models into size medium.
Well, true. But I think
So-
you're seeing a lot of guys wearing undersized items as well because of this. So I guess I want to say give yourself a little bit of room, but don't go too huge. But also, like, compare that to this shoulder cut. See that shoulder cut? This is still the same general style.
it just looks less cardigan.
It looks less cardigan.
Yeah.
The shoulder has structure to it, but it's not the hard shoulder pad
It's
that
not
you
a suit.
hate.
Right.
So that's where I like any blazer should make your shoulder cut, in my opinion, very sharply. That gives that air of like formality and strength and business. I'm ready for business, right?
I like that approach.
That's
I
where
like that.
that's what I feel like a blazer should provide the wearer. And that's why I'm so opinionated about the cut of a blazer.
Okay.
Especially if you're going to take such a formal piece of wear to the casual level, well then at the casual level it's up for much more I think it's up it opens yourself up for some jabs because of if this guy's 5 pounds heavier, that looks awful on him. That's my point. So like they need to open these cuts up a little bit more to allow some room.
I see what you're saying with the Christmas, the Christmasness. Jesus.
Crispy.
I know.
It looks crisp.
Like with the shoulder structure and all that. So
That sleeve's a little too short too.
there's ones like that hunting blazer, right? That I got.
Yeah.
That's supposed to look super casual, but then there's levels to it where you can go something like this is a cross in between, and then there's the blazer, which is a little bit more formal, until you finally eke on into that suit range. You start to get into there.
You're opening my mind up to the different avenues for blazers. I'll admit that. I'm still getting there. Again, that's the purpose of the show. We're trying to open up each other's minds to different pieces and items, and we're trying to do that for you guys out there. And we want you guys to submit comments on this kind of thing as well. So that is going to do us for this episode. We had a lot going on there. We got a lot of brands popping around, floating around in this episode. We got a lot of ideas. We want to hear from you. Let us know about any of these segments in the comments on Instagram. Let us know how you're liking some of these pieces, whether any of these color pops have been working for you. We want you to know how you feel about these popsicles. It's one of the fun parts of this show, handing out popsicles. And just, in general, how you're enjoying the show. So anyhow, again, I am Zach. This is
Pruitt.
And we are the Zipper Merge.
See ya.
We're out.